Hello, welcome to another edition of AFRINITY Connect Reloaded with me, Wilfred Adams. I've got somebody very special. On this edition, we'll be talking about the healthcare sector. Who other person but Mr. Godfrey Mushandu is a man that is well known in the healthcare sector in the UK with the immense contribution that he has done. But without wasting much of our time, I want to, talk to him. It's good to meet you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Coming in, I saw your office. We're here at your place. Very, very, very cordial, very beautiful place. Tell us the story. Who are you? How did this all started?
Oh, thank you very much. As you have rightly said, my name is Godfrey Mushandu. Originally, I'm from Zimbabwe. I came in UK way back in 2000. And when I came into this country, my aim was to work in my field because I'm a crop scientist. And I came here, but like most of the people, the opportunities couldn't come within my field. So I ended up in 2002 joining the care field as a carer. And from that 2002 up to 2017, I was full-time working within the care industry. Over the years, I then realized that the experience which I have gained for the past 17 years of my being here in UK couldn't just go to waste. I noticed that part of my last job was to work as an operations manager, where I was setting up nursing homes, children's homes, supported accommodation, domiciliary care, but I was doing it as an employee, working for a big organization called Active Care Group. And then it came to my realization that there is an opportunity where people are trying to enter the market, but the market is so closed. There was no information to be giving freely available. So as a result, in 2017, we formed our company, Ultra Healthcare Solution, as a consultant. And then we began to support existing providers and new providers.
Wow. I love the fact that you decided to rewrite the history, decided to change the story, being employee, and you decided to say, you are now employer of labor. Tell us about the business, where it is now, and how many staff, how the network you've got now.
Okay, the business is in 3 parts.
Wow.
Right, so the parent company is called GMT Networks.
Okay.
Right, under GMT Networks, we have got care quality support. And within care quality support, we are focusing in supporting care providers, and we have also Ultra Healthcare Solutions. Ultra Healthcare Solutions also provides policies, procedures, documentation for the care industry. We supply all those to the existing and new entrants. Right. Then we have got the Health and Social Care Providers Network, which is the network which I founded in 2020 during the COVID time. At the moment, it's a network of providers who are into the healthcare industry. And at the moment, we have got 1,673 members.
Wow.
And so these members do come and benefit from becoming an official voice of representing them, their needs, we have brought together all these service providers whom we call suppliers. So we've got suppliers who support with immigration issues, with training issues, with finance and accounting issues, and also immigration issues. Like I have said, it's one of the biggest issues within the care industry. There's such a vacuum and shortage of staff. So the Health and Social Care Providers Network, part of what it does is to support the providers. Once they establish, we want them to prosper. We then provide support to look for clients, to be writing your tenders, to be marketing your services, because most of our clients, they have been operating for less than 3 years. So what I realized during my working time in the corporate world is that that area is so closed of information. So most providers who start within the healthcare sector, they fold within 3 years because of lack of information, and also all other support networks have got very high entry conditions. So to be a member of the Health and Social Care Providers Network, we have no condition. You don't have to, all you need is your passion, knowledge, commitment, then we'll support you. So in terms of the staffing composition, so all these department, group of companies I'm talking of are staffed. So we have got the care quality support, where we've got a tender writing department. Within the tender writing department, we have got full-time and also freelance staff. So in total, the number of staff which we have is 95, which which work within to support our services. So we have got the tender writers, we've got the policy writing department, we've got the CQC and Ofsted registration department, and we've got the dedicated GMT networks department, which actually does the social media, the graphics, the websites. So all these we bring under one roof. Then we will coordinate with our various suppliers, work with local authorities, work with government, challenge the practice. When policies are being formulated, our members now have a voice.
Wow. I want to say well done for the great job you're doing.
Thank you.
Especially the part where you are a voice. I love what you say about you've studied over the years. After 3 years, most of them crumble. And if you're there and you want to join, somebody out there watching us, I want to be part of the network. How do they join? Do you have contacts? How do they be part of this great family that will benefit them?
Right. Yes, we have got a website which is www.hscpn.org, which just represents the Health and Social Care Providers Network, the abbreviations .org, where you can either join straight from the website. And we also have, as you are here, we've got an office where people can physically come. And the side you have seen is just my office, and our bigger office is across the road where we have all the stuff and all the other things going on. So people can physically come to our office, or they can join online, or they can also contact me directly. Then I can pass them to the relevant department, and my number is 077-371-44708. Godfrey Mushandu, and I can also be found on social media. We are very strong on social media, on LinkedIn under my name, Godfrey Mushandu, Facebook under my name, Godfrey Mushandu. We are on TikTok. I've got a very entertaining TikTok page where we just don't do business, because we also need to mix business with a bit of laughter. So you follow me on TikTok and you see some of the jokes and some of the things, but all are business related to motivate people. We are also on Instagram and on YouTube. We've got a YouTube channel called Care Quality Support, and also for the Health and Social Care Providers Network, we have a YouTube channel.
I think you've said it up, sir. You said it all. It's an honor and privilege to meet you. Before I round up, what's your message to people out there? Either they just come into the UK or they just started the business, or what's the word of advice to them as we round up this special session with you, sir?
My advice to people who want to come into the health and social care sector is that the health and social care sector is, at the current moment, budgeted to be spending around 33 billion pounds. That's a lot of money. But my passion is to see the minority people get into this industry, to become part and parcel of the people who support the underprivileged and the vulnerable people, where the 33 billion pounds is. Because of the 33 billion pounds, research has only shown that 0.3% of that amount comes to the ethnic minority people. But if you look at the statistics, employment-wise, 74% of employees within the healthcare sector are from the minority. So there's an error. How can we supply 74% of the backbone of the industry, and the people who run these organizations, who own them, they only constitute less than 1%. So my message to you is to change the mind frame from being an employee to become an employer, to join part so that you also consume part of this 33 billion pounds. We can't always be waiting to be taking the crumbles which are falling. We want to be on the top table. We want to talk to the people who make decisions. We are the energy. We are the suppliers of work. So we can't continue just being workers. But that just doesn't come because of energy, motivation, and there is no segregation here. I want this to be very clear. Sometimes our people need to be empowered, given the opportunities. And as a voice, we are saying conditions for funding. Because you do not have collateral, you do not have other means of support, it's very difficult for our people to break in, because setting up a healthcare business, in general, you need a minimum of 5 to 10,000 just to start pounds. So sometimes we are also working so hard to support, to look for funding, training, and before you jump into this industry, there is a former South African president, the late Pig Botha, who said, if you want to hide information from an African and a black person, put it in a book, because they don't read. And we want to remove that label where we are labeled as people who don't read. And for real, as a consultant, I go through and I meet providers, I meet carers, and one of the issues I always see is, I tend to agree, most of our people do not read. When they read, they don't comprehend. When they comprehend, they don't put action. So our challenge as up and coming providers, read, invest in yourself, come to events like the Carers Appreciation Night, where you will meet and network with people. Come to the Health and Social Care Providers Network, support each other, because united, just like a spider web, we will work and we will be strong. That's my message to you and the community.
This is powerful. This couldn't have said it better. I've been schooled and humbled. These are words of wisdom. Sharing from his personal experience, where he decided to start his own, and he's even advising everybody out there, you can also be who you want to be. Also, that you should make sure you read, network. The sky will be the limit. Let us all join and be part of this team. The amount of money, you can also be employer of labor. Let's make it happen. Thank you very much, sir. I'm most grateful to have you on AFRINITY Connect.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We appreciate.